The UN Security Council Somalia Sanction Committee has called for an urgent update of the country's profile to better reflect the true reality. This comes as the committee argues that the situation in the country is vastly different from when the sanctions were imposed in 1991.
I thank the President of the United Kingdom for his statement. I now give the floor to the President of Chairman.
The chairperson of the Security Council Somalia Sanctions Committee, Mark Pakistan, the Bistraver, said the current political security context in Somalia has changed since 1992, adding the update will give a clear picture on how to move forward. The context must be streamlined, simplified and updated to reflect the current realities of counterinsurgency in Somalia, said the chair of the Security Council on Somalia Sanctions Committee. The committee noted that Somalia is on a positive trajectory with key achievements on political, economic, humanitarian and security fronts. Somalia, however, remains vulnerable to climate shocks and escalating conflict, while inconsistent funding continues to challenge the delivery of humanitarian assistance. As it concerns the ban on the import and export of charcoal, German representatives said it was no longer clear that Al-Shabaab was deriving significant revenue from the trade.
I can only echo and actually underline what has just been said by Great Britain. Germany also continues to fully support the panel of experts and its work. And we can also only reiterate that we strongly urge the government of Somalia to cooperate with the panel of experts. The instrument of sanctions against Al-Shabaab is used to support the Somali government. And for its success, cooperation of the government with the panel of experts is important and should be in the interest of the government. Germany welcomes the intention of the panel of experts to review the charcoal ban in 2020, as mentioned, and it will support this. But we believe that the environmental impacts of the charcoal trade, notably the effect for deforestation on worsening droughts, should be reflected in this review, as these have a devastating impact on the population and the development of the country.
The United Nations Security Council voted unanimously last year to lift sanctions against Eritrea following its thaw in relations with Ethiopia and other neighboring countries, but kept an arms embargo on Somalia and a ban on trade in charcoal, a key source of money for Al-Shabaab militants. The resolution approved by the Council of the United Nations' most powerful body commended efforts towards peace and stability and reconciliation in the region, led by Ethiopia's reformist Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, who came to power in April 2018 and accepted an international commission's border decision favoring Eritrea. Ethiopia is a regional power, and actions by the country's leader set off several diplomatic shows, including one between Eritrea and Somalia. Leaders of Djibouti and Eritrea, which also had a turbulent relationship after border clashes, met with the help of Ethiopia, though there has been no breakthrough. The Security Council in 1992 decided under Chapter 4 of the Charter of the United Nations that all states shall, for the purpose of establishing peace and stability in Somalia, immediately implement a general and complete embargo on all deliveries of weapons and military equipment to Somalia until the Council decides otherwise.